And the time right now is 15 minutes past the top of the hour, 1 o'clock, whereby we're making sure you're having the coolest afternoon time. I heard the weather is weathering outside.
Hey.
And you're wondering whether you should wear the weather.
Aye.
The leather. Something
no,
like that.
it's not the one.
It was gonna be the one. I missed it. And I can't take it back. I missed it. You understand? And welcome. You're still tuned into the Urban Tribe here at Newtown Radio, whereby we're making sure your time is well spent with us.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, like Star likes to say, the only show which matters. Politics of radio. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, you just joined our entertainment hour, whereby we're gonna be diving into this entertainment industry and looking. Is it a Wednesday?
Yep.
It was a Tuesday yesterday. Since Black Coffee bought that Rolls Royce, I'm keeping quiet. We have a disclaimer to protect our opinions. The views and opinions on this radio station and comments on this platform do not necessarily or represent the views on and opinions on by the broadcaster. If you have any complaint about something and find the content being used is incorrect, please contact the broadcaster at info@newtownradio.co.za. Most definitely, since now we are safe, let us destroy.
So, firstly, we have MUNAKA, guys. You guessed it. MUNAKA is leaving Piano Pals.
Let's be honest, McG kind of saw MUNAKA leave Piano Pals.
Yeah.
You understand? McG kind of almost predicted that MUNAKA might leave Piano Pals because I think he saw maybe the chemistry behind the show and was like, I think this one might leave this one.
Also
and
for her brand.
For her brand. And she has big brand.
Yeah.
I understood when she said, I'd be here but thinking about something else. Like, that means you have a lot to do. You're not only thinking about this one gig with the podcast.
Yeah.
You're thinking about other things. And unfortunately, I couldn't lead MUNAKA is an actor.
She's an aspiring actor. She hasn't acted yet, so she's still an aspiring actor.
Yeah.
But then like her brand is so big, man.
How big is her brand?
Remember she went to Mexico with Bruce.
Yeah.
Got this thing at Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she's like, her brand is big.
Oh,
I think
sure.
I also saw what is it, Up Close podcast?
Oh yeah, I saw her there also.
Yeah, so I feel like that's good for her brand. But then Piano Pulse, I feel like it was just gonna tarnish her brand in a way.
No, not really though. I feel like she was not really invested in the game because I know girls like who listen to piano, but they listen to it based on the music side. They would not tell you about the business. They would tell you this is the track which dropped when and when. Understand? So there's a lot which goes behind it. And when she also said it that I feel like there's a lot to invest within this game and I don't have the time. I don't understand why she cried.
She cried.
I don't understand why she cried. I was like,
shit.
why are we crying? Like everybody on set knows that Star is about to leave. Star told everybody, why are you crying?
But Taki was happy, let's be real. Taki looked really, really happy.
Like the smile on his face said a lot.
It said a lot.
Yeah, it said a lot about who Taki is.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It was like, imagine if I had to work with Taki. It's like, then we would have an issue at some point because why are you giving us creepy smiles like that? Are you happy that people are living workspace like that? Or are you happy that they are opening opportunities for other people?
Maybe.
You see the girl who hosted last week?
Yes. She killed it.
Hi.
She killed it.
Hi.
Yeah, but then moving on from that, next we have Pido Madlingozi. Ringo's child.
Yeah, Ringo's child sounds better. Because Madlingozi, it's another. Madlingozi.
Yeah.
You eat danger. Yes, there's a. I want to know.
Okay, so it reads Peter has won Mzansi's people's heart. He made a decision to take an acting role and all his earnings is going to be donated to the veterinarian actress Nandi Nyembe to help her with her medical bills since she is in financial struggle.
How long is this role?
I don't know.
What's this? A soap, a series, a movie?
I don't know. But
if this boy is, how old is he?
I'm not sure how old is Peter, but Sophie took a date. maybe like 20, 28, 29, somewhere more.
I want to say a big shout out for a young boy, a young man like Peter for doing such, whereby dedicating, showing that because we don't earn much as actors, let me do this. I'm going to act for so long. I'm going to give my fundings to this actor because they look like they're financially struggling. Shout out to the young boy, like, and he's young. If he was doing it at the age of 35, I was gonna be like, oh, at the age of my 55, I was gonna be like a bit concerned because he's still that young. And I'm like 20 something, almost reaching 30.
Yeah.
Good. Shout out to you, boy, and I hope there's a lot of people who understand what you're doing and they follow in those footsteps.
So, moving on, we have Scott's Mapuma.
Oh, Scott Smith.
Yeah. It reads, I'm a piano star. Scott Mapuma is trending once again this time, and not just for his music, but for the allegations surrounding his attitude towards fans and fellow artists. So, the rising head maker has finally broken his silence, addressing claims that he is rude and unapproachable.
What did he say?
So this is what he said. People have taken their side. To people, I'm a person who has an attitude and I'm a person who is rude, and it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. People hate you for nothing and wonder why, but there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah,
and
that's what he wrote.
yeah, kiss gods, eh?
Do you think he's rude though?
I don't think he's rude. I think, remember there was a time I also said, stop pulling me. I don't mind taking pictures.
Yeah.
It's because I've seen I've seen when they were allowed to say, yo, it's nice, man, to have that attention. At the same time, it's so interfering. It's super interfering. So I can blame dog. I think he was supposed to address it in a politer way. Because when I addressed it, nobody said I'm rude.
Yeah.
When I said, guys, I understand you see me, don't pull me, take a picture and let's call it a day.
Yeah.
I understand. Ask for a picture, let's call it a day.
So do you think maybe that's what happened?
I think that's what he's facing right now. And yeah, higher it's worse. At least us, we can control it.
Yeah.
We know how to maneuver. At least us. Imagine him. Somebody said he needs public training, like how to deal with his fan base and audience. And I was like,
Why?
Is it like? Do you think when we show up, we expect you as a fan to react that way? We expect you to say, hey yo, let's take a picture. Oh, I'm happy to see you. Simple, like do a greeting. Do you understand how many people feel the same feeling you have at that moment?
Yeah, I don't know, easy. Because I feel like, remember with the Sima situation, then she had that, like her friends were dragging her for the same thing, saying that she is rude. And she was like, guys, I'm not rude. But then sometimes learn to read the room.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the mood, you can't just come and, and take a picture like that. You have to ask me. Ask me first. And then we can take pictures or videos.
Like, you have to be, sometimes it is like invading your space. Let's be honest. It's hard to even to vibrate. You just walk and you see that this person recognizes you, but you're just trying to vibrate today. Not today. Tomorrow, dog. Can you see me tomorrow? Not today. And when you start saying, dog, get sharp, I don't even want to take that picture. Sometimes I don't want to take a picture because I don't feel confident with what I'm wearing at the time. Oh,
true.
This thing, I know, I don't want to take a picture with this on, so...
It happens, guys. It happens.
It's not being rude, guys. We just have to understand his line to say, hey, yo, guys, it's nice to see Scott's Mapuma. Just do not be within a space in Sake. And then I understand, guys. So how can we say somebody's being rude when we know they do not understand what the limelight, the fame comes with?
But I'm glad that he actually addressed it and said, you know what, there's nothing I can do about it.
Have your own opinion and have a disclaimer after that. I don't think Scott Mapuma will take anybody to court though. So have your own opinion. Be a human also. Understand Orleana is a human. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that case. Understand?
And then we have another justice, guys. So, justice for Precious.
Who's
Precious is a 12-year-old girl who is disabled and was raped multiple times by...
Disabled?
Yes.
Raped?
Raped multiple times.
Two words which don't go.
By different men. Also, her brother is involved in that count.
How sick do you have to be doing that to your own family?
A disabled girl on top of that. Like, she's disabled.
12 years, disabled, and your own brother
And
with the whole situation.
Yes.
Yo.
So people are saying, maybe the brother was like making money guy and not passing her around since, she's disabled and all that. Because remember, it says she was raped multiple times by
Disabled
different
how?
men.
Can I also check that a bit to say disabled how?
It just says disabled, but they didn't disclose it. What is?
Ish. I think the brother might be trafficking. I think maybe the brother is the one who's selling and trafficking the young girl, and it's out of her concern. And yeah, it's just a dark story to hear right now, whereby we're still dealing with the justice of another person. It's justice after justice, and all the stories. Correct. It's like the war is between which story is the baddest. Which one is more gonna be disturbing than the other one? This one is disturbing. The other one is disturbing. They're all disturbing.
And they're all
and
kids.
VAT is increasing.
And they're all kids.
I'm really disappointed within the society. I'm tired of seeing such stories on TV or having to open my phone.
Social media, and this is what you find.
I'm really not digging it.
But then shout out to the Patia Action SA. They went there. They went to see the girl. But when they did the interview after seeing the girl, bro, they were just in tears.
All of them.
They couldn't even explain. They were in tears.
Yeah, nah. Right now I want us to go to a quick musical break. The time is 13:37 minutes past the top of the hour, 1 o'clock, whereby we're making sure you're having the coolest lunch. Is it lunch? No, it's still the afternoon time.
It's afternoon.
If you're still having lunch, what are you doing there? Come on.
Yeah. What about it?
Put it up there every track.